Hi guys, welcome back to Husbands and Bun Wives. I thought I'd do a recording for you guys of how I've set up my rabbits area. This is Cafe. He's LJJ. He likes to sit in the sun. So they are in a sunroom that has lots and lots of screens, so they got lots of fresh air. This is at my grandparents' place, by the way. I don't want kisses right now. So yeah, and you need a bath. Okay. So this is basically the door. This is what you see when you look to the left. And this is what you see when you look to the right. And it's super shaky. Oh look, there's Willow. The main things here are these baseboards that we put up. They were chewing on the baseboards. Sorry, these are just wooden boards, I guess. The rabbits like to chew on this and it's not treated, so that's good. And over here we have a bucket of hay. My mom put it in here because the hay was really compacted and it was hard to take out, so when I was away she had just moved over to using a bucket. However, make sure you close it, otherwise the rabbits will get in and take out all the hay. So they were doing that, and so we covered it with just like a stool just to keep them from getting into it. And over here we have a bunch of mats. There's just some wood that my grandfather brought in. They've started to chew on it. I guess they're figuring out whether they like it or not. Then we have a ton of paper towel rolls. Willow likes to play a game where my mom will stand them up. I keep saying my mom because I was away for 6 weeks. So most of the transitioning time here was done while I was away, which is really sad. So I've been doing a lot of time in here. Trying to make up for the 6 weeks that I was gone. Okay, so my mom would stand these up and Willow will come around and knock them over. And then you stand them up again and she'll come and knock them over again, and she absolutely loves playing that game. So if you have paper towel rolls, you can use them until they've chewed them too much that they don't stand up. You can try cutting them, but apparently she didn't like that my mom cut them. So try it. Maybe your rabbit will be fine with it. I don't know. I think Willow's just very picky. And here's a little hutch that's made out of 2 boxes. And there's a little rug on top because Willow likes to jump on things. And they like to sit in here. And Biscuit was in here a little while ago chewing away, redecorating his house for his bun wife. And over here we have their cage. As you can see, they like to pull down the hay from the hay rack. Just a rabbit thing, I think. Sorry, it's super sunny. Hi Willow, what you doing? Yes, you make lots of noise when you jump out. Okay, so this is their cage. It is not big enough for even 1 rabbit, so I would not suggest putting in 2 rabbits full time. I always keep this open so they have this entire space to run around in. When we move, they will have a bigger space that we will rabbit proof. Right now this is rabbit proofed, so or what I think is rabbit proof. They haven't had any problems except for the baseboard over there, but we covered that up, so it's not a problem. That chair right there, they haven't chewed on at all, so but it is metal, so when it's warmer outside they just like to cuddle underneath that. There's a mat there. I don't think you can see, but there's a mat there, and they like to sit under there. And the metal keeps them cool when it's warmer outside. So yeah, this is their litter box. So they eat their hay and they poop and pee in here and do all their business. Sometimes they poop elsewhere, but we're getting better on that. So this is a paper-based litter. It's called Yesterday's News. So what I do is I actually just, once, they've used it every day, I'll change their litter box. Because they're 2 bunnies and they're using 1 litter, I change it every day. And then what I do is I just put it in a plastic bag, and after 2 days the plastic bag will be full. And my grandfather actually, they have a compost here, so he'll just take it and he'll empty it into the compost because it's paper based, so it's fine for the compost. So if you have a compost, you can try getting a litter that is compost friendly, and then you can just compost it rather than having a ton of litter going into the garbage. And then over here, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I did get this cage from a independent pet store. So I don't think you can buy this at PetSmart. I've never seen this cage at PetSmart, but you can buy other cages at PetSmart if you wish. They have a hutch over here, and it's super bright, I'm sorry, that they like to hide under. Not so much anymore because they have all the space to hide, and they have much bigger places to hide in than their hutch. But probably later on when we move. There's a veggie bowl that I got from PetSmart. I think it was PetSmart. Can't remember. PJ's Pets. I think it was PJ's Pets. And of course it's purple. So kibble bowl. What I've been doing is giving them kibble in my hand because I was away for 6 weeks. So I was losing bonding time with them. So I'm giving them kibble in my hand, and then whatever's left over I put in there. And then there are these 3 holes for a water bottle, but I don't use a water bottle anymore because it leaked. And I find that they drink a lot more water when they have a bowl, especially Willow. So I just keep a bowl out, especially because it's summer and they need lots of water. And then there's a little chair here, and then that's where I keep their kibble. It's from an independent pet store. So I don't know what it was called. I forgot what it's called. I have the label somewhere. I'll put it down below. But he buys it in bulk, and so I just keep it in a jar that I found from Valley Village, I think it was. And then there's their water bowl, and their cleaners. A kibble bowl. What I've been doing is giving them kibble in my hand because I was away for 6 weeks. So I was losing bonding time with them. So I'm giving them kibble in my hand, and then whatever's left over I put in there. And then there are these 3 holes for a water bottle, but I don't use a water bottle anymore because it leaked. And I find that they drink a lot more water when they have a bowl, especially Willow. So I just keep a bowl out, especially because it's summer and they need lots of water. And then there's a little chair here, and then that's where I keep their kibble. It's from an independent pet store. So I don't know what it was called. I forgot what it's called. I have the label somewhere. I'll put it down below. But he buys it in bulk, and so I just keep it in a jar that I found from Valley Village, I think it was. And then there's their water bowl, and their clean, and that's pretty much it. So I will put the links down below for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!